On this week's Q&A, we're talking about whether it's better to buy or sell first in this market. Hey everyone, welcome to this week's Q&A. Hope you had a great week. Talking about something that we've talked about several times before, but it's worth mentioning again because if there's one question I get 100 times a week, it's this: should I buy or should I sell first? Because the market is crazy. So there are pros and cons to both, obviously. The reason why someone would want to buy first right now is because they're finding it very difficult to navigate multiple offers and find a property that they like and be able to be successful with it. So I've got lots of examples of people that have sold first and now they can't find anything to buy. So that is the main reason why someone would want to buy first. It doesn't matter where you're looking to buy right now, you're going to be in competition. I don't think there's anywhere I can think of in all of Ontario that is not involved in competition. So that's the risk. The benefit to buying first, of course, is that you've got that option. You can go and find what you want before you put your house on the market. But there are lots of downsides to that too. Let me first talk about selling first. So if you sell first, that's great because now you know exactly how much money you have to play with, but you have to go out and now buy something and you might be worried that you're going to be able to find what you're looking for. So there are two ways to look at this, and I think most of it has to do with your financial risk. Because if you look at the two worst case scenarios of, in both of these instances, if you buy first, the worst case scenario is that you don't sell your home in time, something dramatic happens in the market that is unforeseen, and all of a sudden you own two houses. That's a pretty bad worst case scenario. A worst case scenario, if you are to go the opposite way and you sell first, is that you can't find something to buy and you have to rent for a little while and you have no home. So, these are the worst cases. You have no home or you own two homes. And I think you really need to look at your situation and decide which is worse and which one is more tolerable for you. In most cases, as long as we are giving ample closing time, whether that be on the buying side or on the selling side, you should be able to navigate this, that it works out both ways. The problem with buying first is that you don't necessarily have the option to make the decisions. So you are going to have to give the seller whatever they want in terms of their closing. If they want 30 days, that means you have to get your house on the market and sell it and close it within 30 days unless you want to bridge a mortgage. That's pretty impossible. The benefit to selling first is that you've got all the driving seat responsibilities. You get to say how long of a closing you would like. People are going to give you whatever you want. So if you give yourself 90 days, you have a pretty good chance that you're going to be able to find something with that in that window. So if you are okay financially and you can take the chance of owning two homes at one time, I think that's no problem for you to buy first. But if you are the person who absolutely needs to know what they're getting for their house, because right now, who the hell knows, you need to have an exact number and you cannot under any circumstances have two mortgages, then you need to sell first. So long video today. I hope that answers, or at least helps to answer some questions. We're here anytime you'd like to reach out, just ask away. Please follow us. We did a pretty lengthy discussion about this on this week's podcast, the Jenelle Cameron podcast. It's called the Toronto Real Estate Show with Jenelle and Leslie. So you can take a listen to that or just reach out if you have any questions. Wish you a good day. We'll see you soon.